everyone, it's Max, and today I am here with my August Fairyloot unboxing. Now, the theme for August, I believe, is Love Struck, and I'm a little nervous about this box because when they said like the fandoms that would be represented, I'd only read 2 of the books, and that was Caraval and A River of Royal Blood, and honestly, from what I remember of A River of Royal Blood, like the romance was not the center, and I just am surprised that that's one of the fandoms or like books because it just doesn't totally make sense to me. I know that the Cemetery Boys item will be missing from this. I got an email about it, and that'll be in next month's box, which I'm really excited about, but let's just get into it. Okay, so I guess they really have started putting the spoiler card at the bottom, because here's the top, and I don't know, I wish the spoiler, well, I guess I don't really look at the spoiler card till the end anyways, but okay, so now this is a Caraval stamp pin. So Caraval was one of the 2 books I had read from this, and I do really enjoy it, and I do like the romances, so that I'm cool with. Oh, and it does look like a little stamp that says Caraval on it with a tent, like a circus tent. So that's cool. It's nice. I don't think it really has anything to do with the romance, but it's cute. And I do use pins a fair amount. Oh, you know what? I think there is, oh my god, that's right. There's 2 books in this box, and I think there is an item from These Violent Delights, which I didn't love, but like I did read. So yeah, okay, so we've hit the first book. That is so exciting. Oh, this is cute. Okay, so the first book in this box is After Love by Tanya Byrne, and this is gorgeous. I love the pink. I like the paperback. It says, "Not even death will tear them apart." And I'm just gonna read the back. Car headlights. The last thing Ash hears is the snap of breaking glass as the windscreen hits her and shatters into a million pieces like stars. But she made it. She's still here. Or is she? This New Year's Eve, Ash gets an invitation from the afterlife she can't decline, to join a clan of fierce girl reapers who take the souls of the city's dead to await their fate. But Ash can't forget her first love, Poppy, and she will do anything to see her again, even if it means they only get a few more days together, dead or alive. Okay, so it's female. We love that. It's a really nice little paperback, honestly. How many pages is it? Okay, so it's in the high 300s. It's 385 pages, which is nice. Okay, here's the author. She looks really cool with like purple hair. Love that for her. And, oh, it's pretty on the inside as well. Flowers. Is this signed? Yes, it is. It's also signed. So that's really cool. I've never heard of this. I honestly don't know the main book in this either, so I'm really excited about this. It's a nice size. I enjoyed this a lot. Okay, the next thing looks like a pencil carrier, and it says, "The world is wild with untamed things." Okay, and this is by Amanda Joy. So this is the A River of Royal Blood item. So that's interesting. And I love that they now put like the fandoms on the tag. So it says Arorb, so like A River of Royal Blood, ARORB. So I really like that. I don't have a lot of need for more pencil cases, but you know, it's nice to have, I guess. Okay, so the next thing looks like a pin banner, which I don't use. I put my pins on my backpack that I take to work. So this is, you know, I don't really know what fandom this has to do with because it's just like, oh, right, we got a tag. Okay, so this is somehow related to These Violent Delights. I don't really see it at all, but there we go, by Chloe Gong. So they're kind of like representing books that they have had in the past, which I appreciate, I understand, because all 3 of these items are from books they had in the past. The Cemetery Boys item, which I don't have, is not from a book from the past, but the other 3 are. Which I can understand, being like, hey, we put these, like, these are books that we have featured in our boxes, like, let's do items. But they're kind of lackluster, gonna be honest. Okay, now we're into the box, and then, of course, the spoiler card is at the bottom with the tarot cards, which let me grab those as well. Okay, so the tarot cards are the 2 of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles, which this is definitely Scarlet and her love interest in Caraval, because she's got that white streak that Scarlet has. And I cannot remember the guy's name. I feel like it starts with a J, but I just can't remember. And then, of course, here is the spoiler card, which I will read at the end, and also to figure out what this Cemetery Boys item is. But let's get into the book. Okay, first thing I see are like these awesome orange sprayed edges, but I'm also gonna try and grab all the other items first. Okay, did I get everything? Yes. All right, so the first item is the letter from the author with the character art, so I'm assuming this is our main character. Then we have the bookmark that goes with the spoiler card. And then the fairy scoop. I'm not gonna look in it because that usually does spoil the book, but on the back is next month's theme, which is Uprising. This is also going to have 2 books in it. Our main book, I believe, is Iron Widow. I could not tell you who it's by, but I got an arc of it and really, really loved it. It's about a world, or it's like Earth, where our main characters, like, they fight these alien creatures, and women are called I think they're called Iron Maidens, when they give their chi, which is basically their, like, mental strength, to the men to like fight these wars, and they usually die. But our main character's sister was one of them, but she was actively murdered by the guy that she was helping. So our main character goes to kill him, and she's able to do so through chi, which makes her an Iron Widow, which means she's stronger than men mentally. And she's teamed up with this murderer. He killed his family, but he is so strong with like this fighting that they keep him around, but they keep him under lock and key, and they team her up with him. It's polyamorous. I loved it. I gave it a 5 out of 5 stars. So good. And then I think the second book is like City of Beasts, Beasts of Prey. There's something with beasts in it. It's about these 2 people who I think are like enemies or something, but they like team up to like fight this creature that's like holding their town hostage or killing people, something like that. Because it says, so it says the second book is a paperback. No, blah, blah, blah. It is a new September release where 2 teenagers strike a deadly alliance to hunt down the ancient creature menacing their home. So that's the second book. It's like Beasts of Prey or something like that. Then our featured book of the month follows a girl who risks everything to bring down the system in a kingdom divided by corruption. So I think that's what it is, because it is some sort of kingdom. I think it takes place in China because there's a wall, like the Great Wall, you know? And it's by a author with a more classic Asian name. I know that's, ooh, I know, but I think it's inspired by China because of the Great Wall. So, you know, that's where I'm coming from, I promise. And it's very corrupt. So that's what I'm hoping the book is, because I got a e-arc of it, so I would love to have a finished copy. All right, and then the last thing to pull out is the book, and this is These Hollow Vows by Lexi Ryan. Ooh, look at this. This is so pretty. Look at the suns, and then the orange. Okay, the back says, the king was right about one thing. I'm a great thief. I can steal just about anything, but a fairy prince's heart, I wouldn't know where to start. Almost rhymes. I'm intrigued. Okay. So I think I'm just gonna read the cover. I've never heard of this book. So let's see. Go to the Sealy Court, find the Queen's secret portal to enter the most dangerous place in Fairy, find my sister and rescue her from a power-hungry king. Child's play. Bree would do anything before making a deal with the Fae. Death is preferable to their vicious schemes. But when her sister is taken by the sadistic king of the Unseelie Court, there is nothing Bree wouldn't do to get her back, including making a deal with the king himself to steal 3 magical relics from the rival Sealy Court. Gaining unfettered access to the Sealy Court is easier said than done. Bree's only choice is to pose as a potential bride for Prince Ronan, the Sealy prince who's not quite as wicked as she once thought. Unwilling to let her heart distract her, she accepts help from a band of unseelie misfits with their own secret agenda. But as Bree spends time with their mysterious leader, Finn, she finds herself struggling to resist his seductive charm. Caught between 2 dangerous courts, Bree must decide who to trust with her loyalty and with her heart. So, probably gonna be a love triangle. I hate love triangles. But then let's just open it up because there's artwork on the cover. Oh, so here's, I'm assuming, the 2 love interests. They're like, nice. And then here is the inside of the cover with her, and I'm assuming the two love interests. I'm intrigued, but not really. Like, I hate love triangles. I mean, maybe it's poly, which I would love. Give me some polyamorous love. That would be fine. That'd be good with me. Especially, like, I feel like, you know, Fae, it'd be easy to play fast and loose with, like, what people deem as acceptable. Because, you know, if it was based on Earth, I feel like it definitely would not be polyamorous, because that's, like, not really considered, unfortunately, acceptable. In a lot of places, most places, especially like marriage. But Fae, you know, it could be more acceptable. But of course it'd be Seelie and Unseelie, but maybe that would unite the kingdoms. But anyway, so these Hollow Vows by Lexi Ryan. I have not heard of this or seen this, but hopefully it's good. All right, next I'm going to read the spoiler card. We had such positive feedback on our literary tray that we knew we must include another one. Your new tray is a beautiful design by @Stella Bookish Art and a quote from Cemetery Boys by Aiden Thomas. So that's the item that's missing. I don't really use literary trays for anything, so New pin alert, some amazing love stories unraveled in the story of Caraval by Stephanie Garber, so we had to include an item based on the fandom. We hope you'll love this pin design by the lovely @Felfira Moon Designs. You can pin your new pin on this beautiful pin banner. The stunning design is created by @Blanca Design, and the golden foil details really make it come alive. The banner is inspired by These Violet Delights by Chloe Gong. Honestly, don't know how it's inspired at all. It looks like just like a pretty generic design. We're also including a pencil case for your stationery. It features a beautiful quote from A River of Royal Blood by Amanda Joy. Make sure to pack your pens, pencils, and tabs so you can really mark every romantic scene in your book. This month's book comes this month's box comes not with one, but two gorgeous books. Your copy of Afterlove by Tanya Byrne has a beautiful exclusive cover, sprayed edges, and a digital signature. Afterlove is a beautiful sapphic love story about a connection strong enough to challenge death itself. This month's collectible tarot cards are the Ace and Two of Pentacles. They are designed by @Morgana Zero Anagram, I don't know how to like say that, and are inspired by Caraval by Stephanie Garber. Our featured book of the month is These Hollow Vows by Lexi Ryan. It's a sexy, action-packed fantasy about a girl who's caught between two treacherous Fae courts. The Fairyloot exclusive edition has an exclusive cover, stencil and sprayed edges, artwork on the reverse dust jacket by @Sashak_art, and is signed by the author. Don't forget to check out the author letter and the beautiful artwork on the other side, also by the amazing @Sashak_art. I can't read, it's fine. So yeah, overall, little bit of a disappointing box. I mean, I like the pin. The pin banner is unnecessary, and it doesn't remind me of anything, like any book. Like I would not have looked at that and gone, oh yeah, that's These Violent Delights, of course. And the pin's good, you know, but my favorite item other than like the main book is for sure the second book. Really excited to pick this up. I am doing a Fairyloot week where I read all my Fairyloots that I have. Not next week, but the week after, or like, I guess, yeah. So like in a couple weeks, where I'm going to read my June, July, and my 2 August books. So really looking forward to that, and I think these two will be good palette cleansers between two more high fantasy options. But that is all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed. I am a little underwhelmed by this box, I'm going to be honest, but I am really excited about next month's box. So I hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned for my reading vlog where I read these 2 books, and I will see you soon with another video. Bye!